Why, gentlemen, we are much obliged at your expressions of satisfaction and good feeling.
But there is one little grievance which we would like to ventilate.
What?
Oh, now, don't be alarmed. It's not serious. It is arranged that until it is decided which of us two is the actual king, we are to act as one person.
Exactly.
Now, although we act as one person, we are in point of fact two persons.
I don't think we can go into that. Now, that's a legal fiction, and legal fictions are solemn things. Situated as we are, we can't recognize two independent responsibilities.
But you can recognize two independent appetites. Now, it's all very well to say we act as one person, but when you supply us with only one ration of tea between the two of us, well, that is what I describe as legal fiction being carried a little too far.
That is a rather nice point.
We want our tea.
Well, I think we may arrange for a double ration of Majesties.
That, I think, will be the case.
Why, and in return for such a favor, the least we could do is make ourselves useful about the palace. Rising early in the morning, we proceed to light the fire. Then a majesty adorning in its work-a-day attire, we embark without delay on the duties of the day. First we polish off some batches of political dispatches, then the foreign politicians circumvent. Then if business isn't heavy, we may hold a royal levy, or we ratify some acts of parliament, or we probably review the household troops with the usual shallow-humps and shallow-hoops, or receive with ceremonial and state an interesting Eastern potentate. After that, we generally go and dress our private valley. It's a rather nervous duty. He's a touchy little man. Writes letters literary for our private secretary. He is shaky in his spelling, so we help him if we can. Then in view of craving sinner, we go down and order dinner. Then we polish the regalia and the coronation plate. Spend an hour in titivating all our gentlemen in waiting. Then we run on little errands for our ministers of state. Oh, philosophers may sing of the troubles of the king, but the duties are delightful and the privilege is great. But the privilege and pleasure that we treasure beyond measure is to run on little errands for our ministers of state.
Oh, philosophers may sing of the troubles of the king, but the duties are delightful and the privilege is great. And the privilege and pleasure that we treasure beyond measure is to run on little errands for the ministers of state.
After luncheon, making merry on a bun and glass of sherry, if we've nothing in particular to do. We may make a proclamation or receive a deputation, or we probably review a household view. Then we toddle off in present semi-state to a festival, a function, or a fete. Then we go and stand and then we cannot wait. We might as well just find ourselves a mate. Then we go and stand as sentry at the palace private entry, marching hither, marching thither, up and down and to and fro, while the warrior on duty goes in search of near and beauty, and it generally happens that he hasn't far to go. He relieves us if he's able, just in time to lay the table. Then we dine and serve our coffee, and at 12:30 or 1, with a pleasure that's emphatic, we retire to our attic with a gratifying feeling that our duty has been done. Oh, philosophers may sing of the troubles of the king, but of pleasures there are many, and of worries there are none. But the culminating pleasure that we treasure beyond measure is the gratifying feeling that our duty has been done. Oh!
Philosophers may sing of the troubles of the king, and the pleasures there are many, and the worries there are none. And the culminating pleasure that we treasure beyond measure